Usual disaster on YouTube. Any of my fellow YouTubers who are on just now, anybody know how to fix the screen orientation lock? Just consistently locks. I've already set it to horizontal on YouTube, on the settings and on the phone, but it just never works. So I don't know what this is. Samsung Galaxy S21. Yeah, it's not sorted, Alan. Hi Anne, how you doing? I didn't realise Tim was on live there, I forgot actually, so I waited till he was on well over an hour. He's probably just finishing up just now, but it won't affect us anyway, this won't go on long. We're just outside Glasgow city centre. Apologies for the vertical format, this does my head in when I watch lives on YouTube. Thanks, Linz. When I watch lives on YouTube and people go vertical, I'm like, why are you going vertical? This was not done on purpose, I can assure you. I'm heading into the centre anyway, so you come up with me just now. You're best watching this on your phone, and the TV will be messed up. I'll need to try and fix it because I'm going to be on a trip soon and I want to do some lives, but I just don't know how to fix it, to be honest with you. Yeah, thanks Anne. Yeah, I don't think many people come on this live anyway, so I don't think it should affect him too much. He's just probably finishing up now anyway. I'll send him a wee message, I actually forgot he was on live. This is me actually just testing the signal area because I was planning to do a few lives from Glasgow. I'm outside the city centre just now, so what I'm doing is just testing the signal on this. I'll probably delete this live stream because it'll do my head in.
YouTube channel?
Yes.
Right, yeah, was in a bit, about.
Just walk through Glasgow, alright?
Aye, what's a bit? What's that about? What's your website about?
Scotsman in Tenerife.
Oh,
that's
right,
the name
I
of
was talking to my ma about that last night.
Alright.
When I was in Tenerife, I went to spoke to the Silent Park.
Oh, nice.
Somebody owned a big restaurant in North Motherwell.
Aye.
I'm born in Wellsall.
Okay.
My ma's that way as well.
You stay in Glasgow now?
Aye.
Alright, what's your name, mate?
Jason.
Jason, Kevin.
Nice
Alright.
to meet you, big guy.
Pleased to meet you. We're on YouTube. Scotsman in Tenerife. It's live just now.
Oh, is it?
Aye.
Yeah, well, good luck.
Alright, mate.
Good
Cheers.
luck doing,
All the best.
Care, my guy.
Cheers, mate.
Oh.
Scotsman in Tenerife. Oh, tell Tim thanks, Anne. I'll send him a message anyway after this. I can't even tell if there's anybody on this live stream, the way it's set up, with the format. So I've got no idea if there's anybody watching or not. I know, Alan, I should give me cards to the amount of people I meet and they ask about the channel. You try to explain it and stuff, you just give a wee card out, shouldn't you? It's on my list, to-do list. The top priority is trying to sort out these lives. Outside the centre of Glasgow, to be honest with you, visually is not very nice. It's not the nicest. Gets nicer once you go into the centre. Glasgow's, in my opinion, not as nice as Edinburgh, but maybe you'll disagree. West End's quite nice, Glasgow. How you doing, David? How you doing, Clyde Banks? Nice to meet you in the bungalow in Paisley. Yeah, this is really weird doing this format on YouTube. So if you've just joined the stream, basically this should be rounded all the way horizontal. It should be widescreen, but the settings are messed up on YouTube. I don't really know how to fix it. It just consistently just keeps going wrong. All my settings on the phone are correct, and on YouTube Live are correct, but it still just keeps reverting back to this format. Yeah, and there's no way I'll be able to figure out how to get Tim on live with. That was nice of him, but I can't even figure out how to do it properly, the horizontal way. Hi Ray. No, I'm not meeting Alan this morning because I think he's off work. If he was down the West End, I'd have walked down and met him probably. Nice and in tune, Alan. It's quite cold here actually. Temperature says it's going to be about 16 degrees, but I don't think so. I need to get my phone out and figure out what's going on here. Virgin hotels. Virgin hotels are very expensive, but in my opinion, they're never on brilliant locations. The one in Edinburgh is down in the Cowgate. It looks totally out of place. It's about £400 a night. Tenerife Tez, morning. You've been Tenerife soon? Right, see you Tez, you never know. The plan was just to walk about the streets of Glasgow and test the signal. So we'll see. Union Street maybe. How you doing, Michelle and Alan? Check out the Green Team if any of the mods are on. If you want to post a wee link to the guy's channel, that'd be great. They've got some good videos. I watched some of your videos in Liverpool as well, when you were out with Jeff. Yeah, it's a bit chilly here. I'm not a fan of the cold weather these days. The wee hostel here, they actually stayed in here years ago on a Christmas night out because it was just as cheap as getting a taxi home. Tim, thanks, sorry I forgot you were live. I thought you'd be finished by now actually. I noticed you were on just over an hour when I started. Yeah, I messed this up, Tim, I'll speak to you later about that. Hello views from our travels. Right, I've just got my other phone out to figure out what's going on here. Amazingly enough, there's about 80 people watching. I can't believe anybody's watching this in this format. It does my head in. Leonardo Hotel. The very nice Leonardo Hotel in Belfast. If anybody's going to Belfast soon, I stayed in it. It was quite nice. I got it through a voucher. I didn't realise this place had shut down. Mint and Lime used to be a wee bar attached to the youth hostel. Looks as if it's shut down. That's right, Brian. Sunny Glasgow. Not so sunny. Kenny's Music, pre-owned, vintage vinyl. We're going to be doing a few videos in Glasgow in the next couple of weeks with another YouTuber called Paul. Check him out. License to Chill, his channel's called. I'm meeting him later on today, about 2 o'clock. If you're looking for a place for live music, over there on the left. There's a lot of building work going on at the moment in Glasgow. It's Imperial. All my Glasgow viewers, you'll know these places pretty well. That's the Witherspoons over there, the Crystal Palace, been there for years. Ah, Stuart, stream is glitching. Looks okay on my other phone, to be fair. We're trying to figure out the areas here where I can actually potentially do lives. Glasgow Central train station. Kind of wee back entrance through there as well. Ian, very soon, keep an eye on the channel. Hi Eugene, how you doing? What a shame, eh? The settings are messed up. Tim, I need to speak to you about this. I literally cannot do any lives. Just glitch all the time. Orientation gets locked. So I set it at horizontal and my phone's auto rotate and it still locks every time I do a live. It's so annoying. Famous Four Corners here. Called the Four Corners because you've got McDonald's, Tim Hortons, KFC and Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. So basically if you want to eat late at night, these places are always busy. Hi Trisha, we're in city centre of Glasgow. Laurie, thanks for joining me from Canada. Maybe one day I'll get to Canada, it looks beautiful. I watched it in Race Across the World, the last series, the one before last. Looks stunning. Couple of pubs round here that are quite well known. The Grant Arms, all that. Not saying it's a rough pub, but bit full on at times. Last time I was in there was 2 guys fighting down the stairs to the toilet. I'm going to be here later on actually. Famous Argyle Street. Hi Ian Smiler, how you doing? From New Zealand. That's right, Brian. Okay, so later on I'm going to be meeting, as I said, another YouTuber called Paul. Check out his channel. Of my Glasgow view. Interesting, I just went to walk down Argyle Street there and I lost the stream, so that's noted. This is basically just a test to see where I can go on live streams. Bear in mind I'm with O2, who are absolutely awful as internet providers. I can't get signals anywhere. Let's head up this way. Hi Lee. Okay, so we're in Union Street now. Again, not the nicest looking street in my opinion either. Lots of buses here going all over the west of Scotland. This is where I can get the bus back to Newton Mearns. You get the bus to Paisley up here as well. East Kilbride, one there. Now, quite interesting here. This is O'Neill's and surprisingly it's shut down, but they're turning it into one of these dart places, you know, the flight club and all that kind of stuff. So they're turning it into a dart place. Surprisingly it's shut down because it's so busy here later on at night with people waiting in buses after work. There's a lot of people passing by in traffic, but it's not survived. So it's turned into a dart place. It's quite fun, the dart places, but it's still quite niche. Did you expect to see a gobstopper shop on this live? You probably didn't. Yeah, somebody says yeah. Doesn't look like Tenerife. We're in Glasgow. Yeah, somebody says chewing gum everywhere. Yeah, 100%. I'm actually doing a video later on talking about the state of Glasgow just now. City centre, it's really, really needed cleaned up. 100%. Pound shop here. Pound and beyond. Brightonley, yeah, maybe one day. Green team are in Las Americas in 3 weeks' time. Oh, I think I'm going to miss you guys. You do plenty of videos there. Glasgow Central train station on the left hand side. Basically go through there. McDonald's, Bakers, probably get a copyright straight off MacD's for that one. This is, just look at this. It's a complete mess here. This has been like this for years. Yeah, I agree, Alan. It's really needing something done here. This building work has been like this for years. To be fair, there's places in Edinburgh that get building work for years, but can I get away with it because it's a bit nicer. Merchant City and all that's pretty nice, but yeah, I agree with you, the centre of Glasgow's just pretty bad just now. Live streams, he gets lots of views in these live streams. Have you seen some of them? They're interesting. He's a bit of a character, isn't he? I don't think he's got a gimbal in, he just walks about with his phone. Good luck to him. Maybe I'll bump into him one time when I'm doing these videos. I think he's out. He's more out at night doing videos, isn't he? Right. Decision time here. Tony, looks rough. No wonder you're going abroad. Right, that's right. People are friendly here. Yeah, the hotels are quite dear in Glasgow now. They used to be a lot cheaper than Edinburgh, but they're getting quite dear. We'll go down this way, up Buchanan Street, go to George Square. How much is a pint in Glasgow? City centre prices. Really, if you got a well-known bar here, if you shop around. Just lost the signal there. Hope you're interested to test this. Yeah, Green Team are asking best for first visit in Glasgow night out. They've got quite nice bars and restaurants, but so is Edinburgh. But Edinburgh, Vince's Street, Royal Mile, that in my opinion is nicer than Glasgow. You're knocked down the live stream there, that would have been bad. We've got some live music coming up here. We'll try and skip by that. You've got some good buskers actually around here on the left hand side. Brian saying Glasgow. Everybody's don't know. Glasgow's more compact in the centre, I think. The west end of Glasgow's quite nice, but it's quite laid back. It just depends. I think if you're from a place or you're right next to it, you're more inclined to maybe go further afield, aren't you? So sometimes like when I've done videos in Liverpool, a lot of people watch the videos from Liverpool and we actually forgot how good a night out is in Liverpool. We don't appreciate it because you're right next to it. So everybody's different. I would say Glasgow's definitely cheaper than Edinburgh, but it can be expensive. Okay, we're on one of the most famous streets here, Buchanan Street. Heads all the way down here. We've got live music, buskers just setting up here for the day. Guy's pretty good behind me, isn't he? It's pretty good. Tricia, I don't know who's in charge of Glasgow Council, but I can tell you at the moment it's an absolute mess. Glasgow city centre, in my opinion. These main streets are not too bad. Like Buchanan Street, going up to Buchanan Galleries, they're not too bad. But side streets and all that, yeah, they're not the best. Let's continue. Yeah, they just need to be doing a deep clean in Glasgow. To me, it doesn't look that complicated to make it better. Just do a deep clean. That's a nice restaurant, but there's no pound pints or euro pints in there, the Ivy. But it's pretty nice. We'll head right in a wee minute, we'll head down to George Square. Right, Edinburgh is definitely touristy, that's true. If you're in Rose Street in Edinburgh or in the Royal Mile, then yeah, you're going to be paying tourist prices as well. There's no doubt more tourists go to Edinburgh than go to Glasgow. We'll take a wee right here. If we walk straight up here, on the left hand side, it's Sauchiehall Street, which is one of the most famous shopping streets in Glasgow. That's an absolute riot just now, it's an absolute mess. I'm going to do a video later on showing you that. I don't think I'm going to go up there just now. But it's just an eyesore. Hopefully they're going to fix it. Let's head to George Square. Yeah, sorry if I'm losing the signal. I'm going to watch this back and I'm going to note down the kind of areas where the signal's pretty bad. Let's head to George Square. You'd think the signal would be good there, wouldn't you? That busker is very good. Thanks for joining me, over 100 on. Considering we're in the wrong format, I messed up the first live and it's early in the morning. That's pretty good. If I can get this working on my next trip, we'll be doing more lives. Yeah, David, I agree. Sauchiehall Street at the moment is disgraceful. It's never really been the same, there's Charlie Brown's. It's never really been the same, hasn't it, since the fire years ago. It's just got worse. That's where I had my meal. If you watched the Edinburgh video, in Cafe Andaluz, it's a chain, they've got one in Edinburgh, Spanish tapas. It was a nice restaurant, I'd recommend it. Yeah, it's bad, Alan, isn't it? It's bad. Now, I'm going to recommend a really nice bar here. See this bar downstairs, the Atlantic, just below the anchor line. I think it might be a French cuisine. Really, really nice inside. I went in for a drink Christmas last year, really nice. Paul, enjoy the Costa del Sol. Hopefully the weather will improve. That's right, Alan. Cafe Andaluz have got one at Ashton Lane. Ashton Lane's quite nice in the West End. Count House here, that's a Witherspoons. That's a very nice building inside there. When the sun does come out, which is often here, when the sun does come out, they've got loads of chairs and tables around the left hand side. This is La Vita's. They've got one just around the corner from the house as well here. They've got different chains. It's quite a nice restaurant inside. I did book it for my daughter's graduation last year and we were upstairs, but it was too cramped. Just fitting too many people in my opinion. Food's pretty decent. Okay, so we've made it to George Square. Glasgow Queen Street across there. So if you've seen all my Edinburgh videos, that's where I would get the train to Edinburgh. Quite often, but I get the bus because the bus is a lot cheaper than the train if you're going for a couple of days. But basically, that's where you get the train to Inverness, Aberdeen, Edinburgh. You can get the train from Glasgow Central round the corner, but it takes a lot longer, so everybody goes from Glasgow Queen Street. Thanks, David. Back soon. Green team, see you later, thanks. Enjoy your walk, Donald. Hi, Crazy Bake. Yeah, sure, I'm definitely going to do a video at the Barras, 100%. At one point, as you say, it don't need to be the weekend. I don't think there's much going on during the day. I was just round the corner the other day at Strathclyde University Student Union doing a wee pop-up. And a wee shout out to Karen and Joanne who I met there. I met Karen, and your sister watched this channel as well. It's an absolute monsoon that day. There's quite a lot of people hanging about at this time in the morning, isn't there? Thanks, Tom. Yeah, the new Queen Street, there's a lot of money on it, doesn't they? I mean, it's... I don't know. There's not much in Queen Street Station. It's not much of a station, is it? There's a pub round the corner, can't remember the name of it, just at the side entrance of Queen Street. I don't recommend it. I've been in it a couple of times and it's... I don't know. There's a few characters in it. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Nearly 150 watching, that's amazing. Thanks very much. We're testing the signal basically on this one. I might delete this live stream at one point, we'll wait and see. I can see the signal gets worse here. Stephen, that's it, Dow's, yeah, Dow's, not a fan of Dow's. Waxley Corners is fine, isn't it? Waxley Corners, it's just round the corner, down there, on the right hand side. Waxley Corners actually like a maze inside, they do a lot of live music. That's Glasgow Queen Street. I'll go in here and see if we can get a signal. This is unfortunately almost the exact spot. Remember years ago when the bin lorry guy lost consciousness and they crashed into people here? That was tragic. Thanks, Stuart. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think I'll ever be in Tenerife at Christmas or New Year just due to family reasons. Obviously the wife won't fly, so I don't think there's any chance I'll make it at that time. Now this is for all the train enthusiasts, maybe like to see a wee bit of Queen Street. Thanks, Stephen. Alan, funny you mentioned that. There is a video planned to go around a few bars in Glasgow. I'll speak to Paul, the other YouTuber who does Glasgow here. Maybe I'll go around with him and do it because there's not that many people willing to get filmed and stuff like that. It's hard to do it with family or friends. So we'll wait and see. As I say, there's not much in here. Wee tinderbox there. I've got Marks and Spencer's, food shop, round the corner. Where's the trains going to? Alloa, Cumbernauld, Anniesland, Dundee, Edinburgh, Oban as well, Helensburgh. So going all over the place here. Nice one, Ray. Filming at East Fife. Billy's camera, how you doing, Billy? You got your bus pass now? You're going to be on the buses soon, Billy? Definitely. If you're going to Edinburgh, I would avoid driving at all costs if you can. It's an absolute nightmare. It's a fortune to park in Edinburgh. Yeah. There's a wee pub round the corner, Dow's, I'm not a fan of it. They've done it up at the front, so it looks okay. It used to be a really terrible exterior, but now they've done it up. But it's a bit rough.
If you spot any unattended items or suspicious behaviour, then please contact the nearest member of staff or the British Transport Police immediately.
Head back outside. I've just noticed they've got a Greg's as well. Never noticed that. I was in Greg's yesterday in Brayhead. Hi Joe, how you doing? Good lobster in Oban. Not done a video in Oban yet. Never know, might go up there one time. I've got another wee channel that does walks around Scotland, but I've not been doing many videos on it. It doesn't get any views, but I'm actually planning to do quite a lot of videos on it. They won't be like this really. They won't be really much talking there, and they're more just going to be kind of walking videos. Head down this way. So right at the very end of the road here, we've got Duke Street. If you keep walking up to the very end, you get to the Tenants Brewery, where many years ago I briefly worked for a year and a half. A wee shout out to any guys who used to work with in Tenants Brewery. Thanks Stuart. Yeah, I've got a few ideas for videos in Scotland. Most of the time obviously I'm abroad, so I don't really do that many videos here. They don't get the same amount of views as the ones abroad, but in saying that, it's kind of good to mix it up a wee bit. Quite a nice hotel on the left hand side there. It's North Hanover Street. These buildings here, I think, they're not very nice looking. Some of these I think are Strathclyde University buildings. The Student Union just round the corner as well. That was in the other day. Student Union's nice in Strathclyde Uni. It's definitely getting warmer. Although this is ambitious, the sightseeing hop on, hop off bus. Oh, people going on it. Don't really know the price of it. Where does it go? It'll go to the West End, it'll go to the Kelvin Grove Art Museum, I would imagine. It would help if they listed the destinations where it goes on the side, like most other buses. That would probably help. This is the red route. Oh, hello. Can't believe you're watching this in the vertical format. How annoying is this? Absolutely annoying. I'm roasting with this jacket on. Roasting. I need to change it. Hi Mark from Dumfries. Maybe one day I'll get there. One day. Flight Club. Just talking about the darts earlier on. There's one opening obviously in Union Street. They've got one here. Now this place here does really cheap food deals, and I think I've seen it on Paul's channel. Check out Licensed to Chill. All my Glasgow viewers, he's got lots of good videos in Glasgow. We'll be doing a video with Paul later on on the channel tonight hopefully. That's at Arc. So they've got some very good cheap deals in there. It's more of a kind of student place. They do craft beers and cocktails as well. Hi Maxie from Dublin. Check out my Dublin videos. I've done quite a lot of videos in Dublin actually. Maybe 10 or 11, they've done okay. I'm going to go back to Dublin one day. I don't know if I'll go to Temple Bar, €9 a beer mind you. Thanks Stuart. Thanks Anne. Might see you in Tenerife next year Anne. I know you're thinking of going in March. I'm not getting booked yet, but hopefully we'll go over, hopefully. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. Ray Duffy, thanks very much for your very kind donation, really appreciate it. I'm going for my lunch soon, Ray. I'll get a wee coke. I'm driving today. Oh, the reason I'm in Glasgow today, I forgot to tell you. Oh, the Z Hotel's decent, is it? The reason I'm in Glasgow today is I put the car in for a service into Quick Fit because they actually allow you to book times online and stuff like that. So miles away from where I live basically, but I had to get it in today really. So I put the car in and then I thought, right, no point in me going back to the house because it was miles away. I thought I might as well just go out to Glasgow, do a few videos, etc. This would went better, I'll do a longer live, but obviously the format's just messed up. Tenerife, 10th of March, Anne. Good chance I might see you. I might see you. Okay. Mari AC Hotels. I've really noticed that before. John Street. Now, Glasgow's quite flat city centre, but you'll notice when you come off the wee side streets here, especially when you get further up, it does get hilly up that way. Brian, I don't think so. I think the good thing about YouTube is you can pick and choose, like, you know, who your favourites are. I think everybody does different types of videos. I see all the guys now vlogging in Tenerife. Their videos are all quite different from mine. Some are quite similar, but I think competition is a good thing. At the end of the day, if you watch one of my videos, at the end it's going to recommend maybe Tim from Living with MS. It might recommend Rick and Shelley. It might recommend the Night Strider. But it's going to indicate basically you like Tenerife content, and then you can pick and choose who you like. And Alan's homemade vlogs as well. Check out Alan's videos, especially really good ones in the Rona Grand Hotel. What's going on over there? It's a walking tour. It's quite a nice Chinese restaurant coming up here on the left hand side. Signal's not been too bad. I'll need to identify the areas to avoid. Argyle Street, I did lose it when I went down there, so that might be one to avoid. Yeah, it's supposed to be 16 degrees in Glasgow today, so that's quite surprising. It was cold this morning, now I'm roasting with a jacket on. Jacket, a fleece, polo shirt, roasting. It's not taps half weather, but that's for sure. Okay, we're in Montrose Street. University of Strathclyde building up there. I did tell you to get hilly, didn't I? Look at this. Serious hills. Student Union just round the corner. There's the green man. Somebody did say earlier on, use the green cross code. I was asking, are you Irish or British? I'm Scottish, and I'm also British as well. George Street we're on just now, and then we go further up, I'll turn into Duke Street. And the guys in the worktops are wondering what was going on here. This wee guy behind them with a camera talking. That is a hill, Alan. Boy Racer there. As you go further up here on the right hand side, it'll take you up towards, quite close to the Barrowlands, the famous Barras Market. I'm not going to go as far up as that, but because it's quite a distance. The Joyray. We're in George Street just now in Glasgow, and if we go further up we will head towards Duke Street. I don't think I'm going as far up as that. See Tim Hortons, what do you think of them? I see them a lot in my bout. I don't like really, I'm not a big tea or coffee, but Anne tells me like places that don't have mugs or proper cups she's not a big fan of, prefers a proper mug if you're sitting in. Hi Jack, from Boston. Thanks for tuning in, I really appreciate it. I've been to Boston for a day. I've been to the Cheers sign, you know where the restaurant is where they film Cheers. They didn't film it there, they just outside of it. I've been to Harvard as well. So thanks for tuning in from Boston. I think we'll go right down here. Right, further up is the Tennent's Brewery. Quite a wee bit up, Tennent's Brewery, High Street in Glasgow. Look at these beautiful murals they've got in Glasgow. This is one thing I think they've got nicer than Edinburgh. A lot of the buildings have got fantastic murals like this. Egg muffin amazing. There you go. Hello from Florida. Hello. Maybe one day we'll make Florida. I did consider Florida. I seen flights for £280 return. They were almost as cheap or cheaper than my Vegas flights. Now, when am I going to be in Tenerife? All I can say is, since you've joined this live stream, keep an eye on the channel at the weekend. Maybe I'll be there. Maybe, we'll wait and see. We've got another cracking mural coming up here. This might be a bit of a risk coming down this street. There's a press bar. Now, this was famous because it used to be the building of the Glasgow Herald and the Evening Times. Now, many years ago, I done my work experience in this building with the Glasgow Herald. A week's work experience. I just followed the reporters about. So that was back in the day. How you doing, Gordon? Back in Dublin? Hope you enjoyed Tenerife. Yeah, a few comments in the live, maybe glitching a wee bit. Can't really help that. That's just a signal. I'm testing the signal basically to find out what areas to avoid in Glasgow if I ever do other live streams here. Heading down towards the Merchant City now. This gets very lively at the weekends, not so much during the day. So there is the Herald building, as you can see there. I don't actually think that is the building now for the Herald and the Evening Times. I think they moved somewhere. Talk about Everton, Liverpool now. Well, hope both teams do well. Liverpool doing not bad this season. I don't think they're going to be good enough to win the league this season. Looking at the game against Arsenal, I thought both teams looked pretty poor. Man City will be favourites again, but you never know. Isn't it? After Christmas, long way to go. Hope Liverpool win it, and I hope Everton will get relegated. Right, so we're heading into the Merchant City area now, we're heading down this way. Car parking's extortionate in Glasgow as well. It's not at the same level as Edinburgh, but it's pretty close. So keep an eye on the channel, there'll be a video coming out later on today. Get that mural. Class, isn't it? Stretches all the way along there as well. Yeah, my next trip, we've got the cheapest flight booked, and you'll see it on the video when it's coming up soon. When I go, I'll do a wee travel day video. I won't reveal too much. All I'll tell you is it was just under £15. It's pretty cheap. Italian cafe over there. There's quite a lot of shops coming up here as well. That's the city halls in this building here. Jeremy, we're in Glasgow, sorry. I should have put it in the title. I put it in the title of the first live, but that went pear-shaped. I'll need to update it. 6 by Nico. MD's into the fancy dining, 6 courses. I've heard it's really nice. We're on Albion Street just now. This is Merchant Square. I don't think Merchant Square's open just now actually. Let's see. That might be. This gets really busy the weekend in here. Nobody in it just now, but it's weird to see it empty. Yeah, so it gets really busy at the weekend. Metropolitan over there. Sober. Bar kitchen. Eerie how quiet it is during the day. A few places showing the football and stuff in there as well. We've got crazy golf, car racing downstairs. dark in there. Connolly's Irish pub. I'll tell you a wee story about Connolly's Irish pub at the second, right? This brings me back memories to lockdown. When I first started the channel, right? And I've done quite a few videos actually. In Glasgow, £3.50 for Guinness in there, that's cheap, eh? Tuesday to Thursday, but £3.50 for draft beers, £2.50 for house spirits. So in lockdown, when I was doing the videos, I was doing a wee video here. It wasn't live, it was just like a recorded video. And I was in the corner and I was just showing the side of Connolly's. There's Blackfriars there. This is a really good bar for live comedy now. They've got a wee venue, I think it's downstairs. They've got live music as well. My mum and dad were in there, it says it's recommended. So I was doing a video in Glasgow during lockdown. I remember when everybody was on furlough and stuff like that. So basically, I was standing here showing Connolly's as I am just now. When the weather's good, Connolly's have got chairs and tables outside. And a guy came over and he's like, "That, you filming my mate?" And I was like, "No, I was just showing the bar." And then he was really, I would say borderline aggressive. And it probably was, maybe he was off work or on furlough, I'm not quite sure. Maybe he was just sitting there having a beer. Fair enough, so I didn't film him anymore there. They weren't too happy in Connolly's. That's the Neils as well, part of the Merchant Square down there as well. Go back down this way. Thanks, Elizabeth. Hi Darren, you can send me a private message on Facebook, Scotsman in Tenerife, or if you go into the homepage on YouTube, I think my email address is on there. Bye Trisha. Hi Daz, yep. Lanzarote, I will see you soon, next month or two I think, possibly start of December. Warm and sunny in Edinburgh, that's good. Don't know if the stream's glitching here or not, it's a bit dodgy down here I think. There's a tap yard there, showing all live sports, beers in there. Another amazing mural ahead as well. Yeah, everybody joining us, we're in Glasgow, thanks very much. At one point we had about 150 people on, which was amazing, considering I messed up the live stream at the start and we're in the wrong format, we're in vertical, which you would see in TikTok, which does my box in, instead of horizontal. If I ever can fix that, then I will let you know. Look at this, colourful street. We head down here. Yeah, I've been doing some videos there at one point. Yeah, Elizabeth Gran Canaria. Not 100% sure yet. Possibly. Mr. Blonde, for any Reservoir Dog fan films. Really tripped here, they've got a big hill there and this wee this wee path I didn't notice. Advertising some of the gigs. Queen's Park, Delamitri, a good band aren't they? Saw Doctors, Echo and the Bunnymen, Ocean Colour Scene, all good bands there. Panto, that's at the Kings. Did you see my video at the Pavilion when I went to see Max Fosh? That was quite interesting, it's quite a good wee show. Yeah, Alan, we'll definitely do a video one time in Bath Street. Citation across there. I actually thought this was shut down at one point. They used to do some good deals on Groupon and Itazon with Citation. It's a lovely building inside. We're now in Brunswick Street. There's a social hub over there. It's always quiet in Glasgow at that time. Always quiet. It's not like Edinburgh really, or other kind of tourist destinations. It's always quiet in Glasgow this time. A few other bars down there as well. We'll head down this way. Could be safe with the signal in here. Yeah, Daz, I've seen Max Fosh. Really interesting guy. wee video kind of talking about it, tiny bit of footage at the pavilion. Some of his video ideas are just genius. The guy's obviously doing really, really well. It was a good crowd, it was a good atmosphere. Now on Hutchison Street. Ronnie asking if going to St Mirren game tomorrow. Certainly am. Big game for St Mirren. We need to win it. We're in a bad start to the season. Should have had a penalty the weekend against Rangers if you watched that game. Potentially sending off for Rangers as well. Definitely decisions went against St Mirren in that game. Played quite well actually. But we don't really have a good goal scorer. We've through and go a couple of times. I suppose you could say the same about Rangers. Rangers fans, Alan, what do you think? Adessers, he splits opinion, doesn't he? He will end up scoring quite a few goals. I don't personally think he's good enough for Rangers. But yeah, depends what you think. House of Gods is like a boutique hotel. They've got one in Edinburgh. Kind of quirky bar in there as well. What street are we on now? We're on Glasford Street. Famous bar here, the Steps Bar. I've been here a few times. Alan, I think this is a Rangers bar, I do believe. There's a few bars in Glasgow that are kind of well known as being Rangers or Celtic bars. Obviously all the Irish bars are going to be Celtic bars. I think this is a Rangers bar. Rangers games are on here, it's really busy in here. Somebody says Dessers is honking. Merchant Pride is a great day out, Carrot. There's a bar round here, what's it called? It's called Merchant something. My parents have been in it and they said that the atmosphere in it was absolutely brilliant. They were in it one afternoon. It was Blaine Valley, it's been there for years. Garth Street, all the Garth Street. Yeah, so it's amazing how quiet this is. At the weekend, if it's sunny at the weekend, a lot of these are really, really busy. Yeah, it's hard to believe. Bardes, Alan. Somebody's in Morningside in Edinburgh. Oh, nice there, isn't it? Nice there. Yeah, so I've got hours to kill today, so this is why I've done this wee live stream. I'm sorry it didn't go well with the orientation. It's not round the right way, but I don't know how to fix that. It just keeps messing up all the time. Italian Centre there if you want some high-end clothes. Replay. Some nice shops around about here. We're in Ingram Street now. Now, I seen a flat for sale here in Ingram Street. I was looking in Rightmove. It's a long story, that one. I was looking in Rightmove, right, last week, and flats in Glasgow city centre, first of all, are almost impossible to buy, and second of all, they're really, really expensive. There was a flat here, a 2-bedroom flat. I think they converted one of the rooms and made it into kind of a bunk bed or something like that. There's Crew's, well-known shop here for years. And the 2-bedroom flat here was offers over 150,000, which I thought for Glasgow was incredibly cheap. There must be some sort of catch to that. I didn't go and see it. It'd be pretty noisy staying here, I think, full time if you're in this street, especially at the weekend. Boss over there. Daz, I did set it up in the landscape, and I did set it up the correct way, honestly. It's still messing up. You put it up now on YouTube right at the start of the live before you go into the advanced settings. I've no idea why it doesn't work. Bobster's podcast, how you doing? If any of the mods are on, leave your link to the channel. Hope you enjoyed Las Vegas. Now it won't surprise you, I've never been in any of these shops here. signal maybe pick up and go down here. Noted to avoid this area. Yeah, Bobster's podcast, he's got some videos on from Las Vegas. And you've got some coming up soon. I think you're going to Gran Canaria in January. So if you like Gran Canaria, check his channel. Signal's really bad here. Go around the corner, it might get better. Famous statue with the cone on it. Yeah, signal issues round about there, sorry about that, can't really do anything about that, just the buildings. Might risk going through here, we'll wait and see. Royal Exchange Square. Never take the cone off. The statue. Wellington. How you doing out and about with Ash? Yeah, DiMaggio's just on the right hand side. There's a few well known bars on the left hand side here. There's a rooftop bar that's really popular on the left hand side here as well. Yeah, the social, Wobster, yeah. The social on the left hand side. Really busy at the weekend, this bar. And this bar here, Kong, it's got a rooftop bit. Popular, I've seen some videos on YouTube. Empty just now, but the weekend you probably won't get a seat in there. Place is nice here as well, eh? Yeah, Bobster, you're from Edinburgh. It's funny, we were talking about earlier on, somebody was asking me, where would you go your first time coming to Scotland? And I says, well, I prefer Edinburgh. But again, it's because I probably live near Glasgow. If you're from Edinburgh, you probably like it a wee change, get out somewhere different. Regano's still closed down. That's what it was there, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah. We've got a really good busker coming up here in Buchanan Street. Right, let's. You're doing a bit of Babylon, I think, here. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, it's good. I've got some good live music in the centre of Glasgow, I'll say that for you. They beat Edinburgh, I think, for that. Edinburgh's got a lot of buskers and bagpipes and all that, a bit more touristy. Don't know how the signal will be down here, we'll go past Central. Outside Glasgow Central is one of the worst areas in Glasgow city centre, in my opinion. It's never looks that great, and there's always people kicking about. All of a bonus ending in there. Somebody went in there to buy a gift bag for the birthday present. It was about £20 for the gift bag. Tui, I'll give you a clue, I'm not flying with Tui in this flight. Can you guess who I'm flying with? Probably can. Oh, I didn't know that, Alan. Yeah, that's when I'm back to Tenerife. Keep an eye on the channel pretty soon, Oh, the bunker down the stairs, yeah. The hummingbirds have been in there as well, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that, Alan. The boyfriend then. Not know that. Let's go by Central Station. Signal might be a bit dodgy round here. I'll show you a couple of good bars around the corner here. Thanks if you join me. If you're new to the channel, then we don't normally do lives because I'd make a complete disaster of them. This is the same as usual. It's getting filmed in the wrong format, and I messed up the first one, which would mean people would miss the live. Some wee tourist shops there. But anyway, you might as well give it a wee subscribe, because we have got lots of videos on the channel coming up from sunnier destinations. I hope you enjoyed the videos in Croatia. If you watched any of them, nice place Croatia, expensive but nice. And the videos before that were in the fabulous Las Vegas. So both those destinations didn't do that great in the channel, but we're going to be back in the Canaries soon. Tenerife, Lanzarote, maybe Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura. So hopefully the views will pick up a wee bit. Renfield Street. This is where I done the video the other day, walking up towards the pavilion where I seen Max Fosh. Yeah, so if you're new to the channel, hit the wee subscribe button below the video. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost anything. Hit the bell for notifications. You'll get a message saying I've uploaded a video or I'm about to go live, and that's always a good laugh. Famous Chippy, the Blue Lagoon. I've never been in there during the day, only really late at night. Right, Glasgow Central train station. So if I'm getting the train into Glasgow, I'm always coming out really this station here. Taxi ranks across the road. Gordon, that's right, remember Bonkers Bar? On a Friday it was Bonkers. What was it, £1 a drink across the road there, straight ahead? Oh, Bobster used to meet at the Toby Jug. Sorry about the signal, can't do anything about that. That's noted, the signal's very bad outside Glasgow Central. Bothwell Street is just to the left hand side here. Many years ago I used to work in there for BT, just up on the left hand side. We're down this way, see if we can show you anything. If you're looking for live music, the best bar in my opinion in Glasgow City Centre, and the one that you'll find during the week, it's got live music on every night. It's Kitty O'Shea's, Irish bar over there, next to Roderick Dhu, and it's got live music upstairs, and I've also got live music downstairs. So it's a pretty well known bar, Kitty O'Shea's. At the weekend it's open to 2-3 in the morning. It's pretty lively. Okay, we're now in Hope Street. A wee shout out to viewer Ricky, who is the karaoke compere, and he does lots of quizzes and different entertainment in some of the bars here, including Hope Street on the left hand side, and also I think a few ones on the right, which I'll just show you as well. They're quite well known for like karaoke and stuff like that, the ones on the right hand side. Yeah, I seen that Alan at Frankie's in Glasgow at the weekend. I went and seen him, but I'm going to be abroad at the weekend. Hopefully. The Indians there, Bombay Blues. Just noticed this wee Freaks place, which I've never noticed before. We've been on it a wee while. So we've got the Park Lane. I've just noticed the pub's up for lease, and next to it the Alpine Lodge there's kind of what we class as like old man pubs, but they're really good for entertainment, like karaoke, live music and stuff like that. We've got 26 Hope Street, where I say Ricky works in here as well. He does play your cards right. I think they do other things, other games as well. He also works in a pub called The Winds, which is near the St Enoch Centre at the back of it. So if you're in Glasgow, pop in and see Ricky in any of these bars. They're pretty well known, they've been well established here for a while. If you need a game of snooker, you can pop in for a pint. no need to queue. And Reardon's, live sports, and also snooker and pool in there. Scotland the Brave, yes, we'll be back Tenerife soon. Sun's out, taps off, Lafferty's. They've got a sign there saying no bams. All my Scottish viewers will understand that one. It's quite funny. A sign saying no bams. One of the hotels, quite expensive that hotel. Location A, but right in the corner here. Witherspoon's just right round the corner. Motel 1 across the road. Not been to Bud's Bar, no. Not yet. Radisson Blue. Witherspoon's on the right. Under the bridge at Central Station now. I'm going to be honest with you, it can be quite rough in this area at night underneath the bridge. But later on, there's a good thing that does happen later on. We've got a wee stand giving out food for the homeless and stuff like that later on. There's quite a few jeweller shops, pawn shops, stuff like that down there as well. And then you've got the famous Four Corners just down there as well. Okay viewers, thanks for joining me. That's an hour, another disastrous live on the channel. Thanks so much for joining me. There'll be another video from Glasgow out later on today. Look out on YouTube for it. I really appreciate you coming on in this vertical format. What a disaster. If you're new to the channel, give it a wee subscribe. Thanks for your support joining me and a wee morning walk in Glasgow. You've came with me. I'm just killing time to go and pick up my car later on. And we'll do some more videos in Glasgow, maybe some recorded ones so we don't rely on the signal. Thank you so much. Thanks Stephen, yeah, send me a wee email, but I think I know the settings. The settings have all been set, I just don't know why it's working, I don't know. Yeah, saying it's very unlucky. Out and about with Ash, yeah, I agree with you. Got some great snooker players. I'm not a great snooker player. I have played obviously a few times, but I play pool quite a lot in the pubs. Okay, thanks everybody for joining me. I really appreciate it. At one point we had about 150 people in, which was amazing considering all the problems. Where's next, Kev? Back to Tenerife. To right. We'll be there soon. Keep an eye on the channel. There's Denham's there as well. I forgot to mention that one as well. Check out that pub. They do karaoke and live music as well. Okay guys, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. And probably another video from Glasgow out later on today or maybe tomorrow. And keep an eye out on YouTube at the weekend. Thursday night or Friday, there should be a video from abroad if everything goes to plan. Thanks very much. See you later.